Hello and welcome to a testing new makeup video. Now, before I go on, the look that you're seeing here is not the look that I'm creating in this video because I actually forgot to film an intro clip. So just a preview of what I am going to use in this video to create this look. I used the By Us Cosmetics Garden Busters palette, which is a new brand. The owners of Odin's Eye also own this brand. And we have this beautiful, colorful color story, but of course I create a neutral leaning look as you just saw. I showed you close-ups and swatches of all the new Singe Beauty Evocative Silk blushes, and I did wear one of them in the video and demo it for you. And I'm actually wearing Timid Tomato on my face right now. Gorgeous, gorgeous, glowy blushes. I tried out the new Positivity Hydrating Primer from What's Up Beauty, the new Fenty Gloss Bomb Lip, Fenty Gloss Stick. I'm gonna link everything down below in the description box. All the new stuff will be there. Everything else that's on my face will also be listed down below. Let me know your thoughts on all these products. I would love to know if you picked them up, if you're skipping on them, if you wanna pick them up, and give this a thumbs up if you enjoy it. And now let's roll the video. Let's do it. I'm ready to get my makeup on. So the first thing I'm gonna do is prime my face. This is the new What's Up Beauty Positivity Lightweight Hydrating Face Primer. I did receive this in PR and it is available now. It retails for $31. So let's find out what the claims are on this. A hydrating primer purpose-built to be lightweight with fast absorption, designed to extend the wear of your makeup and give your face a fresh, dewy finish. This water-based milky formula is free from fragrance and tint, making it suitable for all skin types. It softens and smooths your skin while leaving a slightly sticky finish to grip your makeup, ensuring it stays in place all day. Okay, sounds good to me. I have already put a moisturizer on. I got out of the shower, I don't know, like 30 minutes ago. So I've had that on my skin. Now it does say start by applying a moisturizer or sunscreen. Allow it to dry completely for at least 10 minutes. I've done that. Using clean fingers or a brush, apply a thin layer of primer evenly over your face and allow the primer to dry for at least a minute before applying your foundation. So I have normal to oily skin. I get oily in my T-zone, really. I am very acne prone, so a lot of things break me out. So of course, I will keep you posted with this to see how it reacts with my skin, but it comes in this really cute packaging, and you already saw the swatches. I did already swatch it on the back of my hand. It feels really nice. It feels like a moisturizer, like a very thin moisturizer. So let me put this on me face. It comes out white, but it is completely clear. Yeah, once you start working it in, I should have picked up my mirror with one hand first, huh? Well, I can use my monitor. Let's try that. I'm just gonna work it in. Need a little more on my forehead. So this morning, when I went to the gym, you probably can't see it that well on camera, but I was putting my hair up and I had my keys in my hand, and the key swung and hit me on my this close to my eyeball. Thank goodness it didn't hit my eyeball, but now I have a big lump under my eye. Love that for me. Thank goodness for makeup. We're gonna cover that up. So we're gonna let this sit because I actually always do my eyes first anyway, so this will be able to kind of meld into my skin. Let me prime my eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. All right, so for eyeshadow, I'm very excited to try out a very new indie brand. This is By Us Cosmetics, and the people that own Odin's Eye also own this company. And it's pretty clear even from the box that it came in to the packaging. It's very reminiscent of Odin's Eye, in my opinion. This definitely is a lot thicker of a palette. Like the packaging is a little bulkier than Odin's Eye, is very thin, but very similar idea. And then this is what it looks like. This is called the Garden Busters palette. Very colorful. It does retail for $42.90, and I do have an affiliate code with the brand. It's Rachel. It will save you on your purchase if you want to use it. And I do believe they are giving free shipping for the first order. I'm pretty sure that's what they said. They did offer me an affiliate code, and I talked about this in a new makeup releases. I usually want, especially with a new brand, I want to try the product before I get an affiliate code, but honestly, after swatching this palette, I immediately contacted them and said I want an affiliate code because it swatched beautifully. And it's very reminiscent of Oden's Eye, and I do trust Oden's Eye as a brand. So I think this is gonna be really, really nice. Let me pop up the swatches so you can see for yourself in close-ups. It says, the whimsical dream world of fruits and vegetables, along with their vibrant color combinations, serves as the primary inspiration for our inaugural product. When you open the eyeshadow palette, it's like flipping through a picture book depicting a comic strip of fruits and vegetables. Each shade in the eyeshadow palette endeavors to capture the quirky stories of fruits and vegetables, aiming to bring the marvelous colors of the spiritual world to life on your eyelids. Listen, I eat a vegan diet, so I'm all about the fruits and vegetables. Interesting concept for a palette. Okay, I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about the theme, if I'm gonna be honest with you, but I'm definitely interested to try out the shades. Now, when I swatched this, like I said, the matte swatched great. Pigmented, one swipe, especially with more like even lighter, colorful shades. They can sometimes need a lot of building up. These swatched great, and the shimmer swatched really pretty, very smooth, and very, you know, like a really pretty standard metallic. There are some marbled shades, so there are some shades that have like several different pigments or different reflex, but really gorgeous. I'm so excited to give this a try, so we're gonna do it. I did receive this NPR from the brand, by the way, if it wasn't obvious. Let me know if you, I know it is already available for pre-order, I just saw. So let me know if you pre-ordered it. I would love to know. You know I'm gonna do a warm tone look. I'm sorry, I just have to. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Lemonade, which is a pastel yellow. I am gonna push this into my crease. Like, that's very vibrant for a yellow. Next, I'm gonna go in with the shade Carrot Cake, that vibrant orange, and put this a little lower in the crease. Let me know your thoughts on this new brand. Are you interested in trying them out? Did you end up skipping on this release? Are you not interested? Let me know what you're thinking. I would love to know. Yeah, that's very pigmented. Even layering it over the yellow, it's coming up, wow. That's extremely pigmented. Maybe even a little too pigmented. Before we move on with the eyeshadow, I have to admit, I feel like this primer, it's as if I didn't even put anything on. Like, it's completely absorbed into my skin. So I think I want to put a little bit more on. So I'm gonna take a little more. Yeah, already that feels a little bit better. All right, back to the eyeshadow. I'm now gonna go into the shade Soil, that dark brown, and put that in the outer corner. I'm definitely glad that there is that dark brown in the palette. I feel like that is a really good outer corner deepening up shade. I will say these are very pigmented. They're almost a little hard to layer on top of each other. They're not like blending the greatest, especially with the new brand. I can't really like give a review after using it once, but it was a little difficult to build on top of each other. So I'm gonna have to mess around with it. In the meantime, I'm gonna put the NYX glitter primer all over my lid. I'm gonna go in with the shade Tomato Juice over here. It's one of the marbled shades. It looks like it has red, orange, maybe like a little gold to it. Really pretty, just smooth, sparkly shimmer. Very pretty. It feels very creamy to the touch. All right, I am back. Everything else that I put on my face off camera, I will also list in the description box. I didn't have a new foundation or concealer or powder, so I just went ahead and I did my brows as well. The foundation laid on top of that primer, great. It did have a little tackiness to it, the primer, but it wasn't anything crazy like the Milk Hydro Grip or anything like that. So I feel like this primer is gonna be a good option. If you want something that's slightly tacky, that's very thin, I actually feel like this would be better for someone with oily skin versus dry skin because It's not going to be ultra hydrating, at least upon first impression. Of course, I got to continue using it, like I've said. And I used the Too Faced Born This Way Matte Foundation. This is a foundation I use all the time. It's one of my favorites. I know how it wears. It wears really good. And it is definitely a matte foundation. And I will say, putting this primer underneath, and I just set my T-zone. I didn't set the rest of my face. I don't feel like it's giving a dewy finish. I feel like it's giving slightly dewier than maybe it would otherwise, but I don't feel like it's dewy. So I am gonna have to keep playing with it, of course. And then the next thing I wanted to mention is I used in my last testing new makeup video, the Ardell Brow Glue. I did get this in PR. I am loving it, but I will tell you what, I feel like it's their Duo Lash Glue in a different component with a different applicator, because it is like straight up glue, which I personally love, but I mean, you feel it. It's stiff, like they're glued. So if that's something that you're looking for, you might want to look into this. I'm enjoying it. Let's finish up the eye look together. I am going to go in with Soil and push this up against my lower lash line. I'm going to blend that out with Carrot Cake, the orange. For my waterline, I'm going to use ColourPop Sunnyvale. I'm going to go in with the shade Pear right here for my inner corner. Very nice. What do you think? I mean, I was able to create, I would call this neutral leaning. Is it full neutral? Maybe not, but it's neutral leaning in my opinion. And if I can get a neutral leaning look out of a palette, I'll be happy. And it's very colorful, so I'm surprised I was able. And I could make it probably even more neutral if I had just maybe gone in with the peach shade on my lid. You definitely got some purpley blue looks you can create, a couple pops of green. So I, of course, will continue using this and let you know. But first impression, I like it. And we'll talk more about it at the end. I'm gonna go put some bronzer on, and then I'm super excited because I have all of the Singe Beauty blushes. I'm gonna show them to you, and I'm gonna put one on as well. They look so beautiful. So I'm so excited to try out the Singe Beauty Evocative Silk Blush. So this brand, Singe Beauty, is owned by my friend Angelica Nyquist. Congratulations, Angie, you did it again. And I am obsessed with the packaging of this. It's very 70s inspired, which is Angie's vibe. I've been to her house before, and her house is full of like 70s inspired decor, color story, all of that. So this totally makes sense for her. She launched 4 blushes, and they come in this really nice cardboard packaging, very slim, very lightweight. And then on the inside, we have this beautiful, beautiful pan embossing with that swirl that kind of matches the whole vibe. And these are glowy blushes. So they have that little bit of sheen to them. I am going to pop up swatches so you can see what they look like. There are 4 different shades. These are already available at the time of posting this video. And I love the colors of these. I feel like they're very different and unique colors. They're all pretty warm leaning, which I love because I love a warm blush. So yeah, these are so beautiful. I have not used them on my face yet. I've only just swatched them, but swatching them, they feel incredibly silky. Something else that Angie launched, 2 bags as well. Love the faux fur, what is this called? Teddy material. So this is the smaller one, and they both open up flat, which is nice because they can sit on a desk or a surface. This one's gonna be perfect for brushes or like mascaras or pencil products or something to travel with. And then there is a large bag as well, and this one is very large. Very, very large. So this is what it looks like, same idea. So I have the Blend Money Blends palette, and it fits in here with no problem, with actually extra room. So quite a large bag. So yeah, I'm very excited. I am going to link Angie's video down below in the description box where she went through the bags, she went through the blushes, and kind of gave the backstory on all of that and more details than I can give you. So yes, so of course, can you guess which one I'm gonna reach for right now? I wanna do Persistent Persimmon, which is the orange. This looks beautiful, and it is an orange blush that is very Angie. It's an orange with like a yellowy undertone. It's not a coral. A lot of orange blushes on the market are marketed as orange, but they're coral, like they have a pink undertone. This one's a true orangey yellow. So I'm gonna try it, and I'm gonna actually use my Singe Beauty F06. So let me pick this up. Let's try it. Really pretty. Really, really pretty. And you can definitely see that sheen. So you could actually skip highlighter if you wanted. I feel like this would be a good blush highlighter hybrid. That is so pretty. And I like this orange because it's not like a bright orange. It's not intimidating, but it still gives that orange look while still being more on the subtle side. Let me try it on the other side. This brush is great too if you want more of like a targeted blush application, or this would even be good for contour because it is smaller. Beautiful. I'm not a huge glowy blush person, but the reason I don't usually like glowy blushes is because I find a lot of them are like sparkly or have like glitter, and I don't like that in a blush because I just have a lot of texture on my cheeks. But this one, it doesn't have like a chunk to it. It definitely has a sheen. Like this is not a matte blush, but I like this. Like it doesn't look unflattering on my skin, and it's very smooth, like very, very smooth. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited to have these in my collection. They all look so beautiful. So beautiful. So good job, Angie. Good job. I'm going to link these. I'm going to link everything down below, but I will also put the Singe Beauty website. Some of their eye brushes are some of my favorite brushes. Like I've repurchased multiples of the big blending brush. Yeah, I don't even have any clean. That's how much I love that brush. And then the E06 is another one of my favorite brushes. It's a little more of a dense. You could pack and then blend. I have multiples of these too. So, all right. What do you think? What do you think? I love orange. I'm here for it. So Kaleidos sent me an obscenely large PR package. I think they probably sent me several of every single product that they have in their line. I'm extremely thankful, and I've only ever owned one product from Kaleidos, and it's the Ray Ryder highlighter. I actually won this in a giveaway. Millie from Back to the Brow, way back years ago, I won one of her giveaways, and she put this in the package, and you can see, well, I don't know if you can see, but it's well loved. It's a beautiful highlighter. It's just like a champagne, really pretty everyday highlighter, but it is quite blingy. So they sent me a handful of other highlighters, and I want to use another one today. This is Solar Sailor. It's more of like a yellowies, which I feel like it's gonna look good with this whole look. They also sent me brushes. So this, I believe, oh yeah, this is the Precision Highlighter brush. This is the H3. So I'm gonna try this on the cheeks. Let's give it a shot. And they gave me this really cute little hand mirror. Yeah, that is, ooh, 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 ooh. With this blush? Yes. Oh my goodness. I love that. It's smooth, not chunky, not glittery. Wow, I love that. So off camera, I lined my lips with the Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude lip liner, which is my favorite lip liner of all time. And I want to try out a new lip product from Fenty Beauty. I did purchase this one myself. My favorite lip gloss of all time is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in Fenty Glow, the original. The very first lip gloss she ever came out with. It is my favorite lip gloss. I just love it. I'm obsessed. And so when I saw they came out with a Gloss Bomb stick in Fenty Glow, I needed it. And they're describing Fenty Glow as a rosy brown, which is, it's a beautiful shade. I feel like it's universal. It's gonna look good on everybody. And this is a high shine gloss stick. Now, I did swatch this already, and it's very reminiscent of like the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip or like the ColourPop new gloss sticks. This comes in more of a lipstick component compared to the clicky sticks. And I do feel like just upon swatching this, it was quite pigmented. Some of them can be more sheer, some can be more pigmented, of course. I did purchase mine, I believe either from Sephora or Ulta. I can't remember which one. It does retail for $25. A glossy medium pigment lipstick with luscious shine and a big dose of vitamin E and shea butter to lock in moisture for up to 8 hours. So let me try it. Let me try it. I love these types of products, as long as they're not too goopy. Yeah, that is stunningly beautiful. It's not overly goopy, very important to me, which I think makes sense it wouldn't be because it comes in a stick form. Like I feel like with the clicky ones, they can get away with being a little more emollient and goopy because they don't have to like stay in a stick form. Does that make sense? I hope so. It does have a slight scent, which Fenty Beauty lip products usually do, but I don't feel like it's offensive. It's very, very, very light. Very light. So yeah, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna go off camera. I am gonna finish up the rest of my look, get my hair together, and I will come back to show you the final look and to give you my initial thoughts on all these products. All right, and this is the finished look. What do you think? You already know what I'm gonna say. I love it. Who am I with straight hair? I'm feeling like the dark hair, the black shirt, but then like warm, yummy orange tones. I'm feeling like Halloween already. And honestly, very happy with my eye look. Pretty surprised at how neutral leaning this is going. And looking at this palette, of course, it's very colorful, but I'm very happy with my eye look. After looking at the eye look away from this big giant light, more in low lighting, the shimmer is beautiful. It's got that really beautiful reflect, but it's not chunky. It's very smooth, which if you know me, that is like my favorite type of shimmer, smooth and sparkly. The mattes are very pigmented, but again, when I look at it a little bit away from the big light, they look blended. Like they don't look choppy, but it just did require a little bit of work because they're very pigmented. So just keep that in mind. Of course, I have to keep using this a few more times. The blush, I love. I love this color so much. I love the finish, very easy to apply, very blendable, smooth, but it still has that really pretty sheen. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And this tone of orange, you don't see very often. So I'm happy with that. The highlighter is absolutely gorgeous. You saw my reaction, so clearly you know I love it. The primer is one of these things like I gotta keep using it. It's not even really anything I can say, although I can say that it felt nice going on my skin. The application of my foundation on top wasn't wonky. It was good. It was fine. It didn't really overly alter my foundation finish as far as I can tell. But again, I'm going to keep using it and wear this throughout the day, see how it holds up. And I love this lip product. It is the perfect balance of lipstick and gloss and like balminess. It's very lightweight. I feel like with the Tarte one, especially the original Maracuja Juicy Lip, it's very goopy, or it can be very goopy. This is not. Like there is some stiffness to this where it's not like so much product gets distributed all at once. It's really beautiful and it's fairly thin on the lips. Gotta love that. So like I said, I will link everything down below and I would love to know your thoughts on any of the products that I used today. What are your thoughts on them? Did you pick them up? Did you skip? Do you want to try them? Let me know your thoughts down below because I love hearing from you. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot when you do that. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would consider subscribing before you leave. I do upload videos weekly and I'd love to see you back on my channel again. I want to thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.